better than it was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm probably done swinging out, and now it's just us getting lined back up. So I think any time is probably fine. Yeah.
Anytime, Sam.
Anytime. How about now?
That's a great time.
Great time to start a transect. We've got 3B. Or 2B. 2B.
2B.
2B or not 2B. We stop right after the transect starts. Oh.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Should we restart this one?
Why? Oh. We haven't started moving yet.
Ah, okay. You wanted to start from a stop position. Understood.
No, I'm trying to get the auto altitude to behave.
Seems to calibrate by hitting the surface and then.
Yeah. I mean, like if your ballast is way off, you know, your Z bias, if this is not set, it'll do that for sure. Because it sees it's rising too fast. I think the gains are just wrong, you know? But once you get it set and you get moving, then it's okay. And it's happy.
Okay, underway?
I am underway.
Transect starting now.
Excellent. Thanks, Sam.
200 meters.
And it was 032, right?
035.
35, sorry. 35.
Look like a grenadier shadow.
Is that the same
Grenadier
kind there?
Oh, look at that. I think
Same
so.
C-pin? Yeah.
We're in transect right now, right?
Yep.
So Bob can't ask me to zoom, right?
Cannot. No zoom.
No zooms. If Erica is still watching, I'm wondering if she knows what grenadier species we're seeing so deep. Or if anyone on board does too.
You can have a look at Tom Leidig's Fish ID guide.
Yeah, I have a million tabs open, but I really do need to open up those deep sea guides. It's just so easy when you have so many experts in the science chat to just ask them.
Oh, it's 9:20 already. Didn't we just start watch?
What?
It feels like we just started to watch. Time flies when you're
moving across the vast and expansive seafloor that is largely featureless and
I was gonna say time flies
populated
when you're having fun with friends or coworkers.
Oh,
But yes, Steve. Continue. Should have started counting cucumbers at the beginning.
I have cucumber on copy paste. I am doing copy paste
Mhm.
cucumbers.
What was the last one that you never wanted to write again? Octopus.
Octopus, yeah,
So
octopus
sorry.
garden. I think I
Oh,
wrote it about
gosh.
3,000 times.
Yeah, Chad was saying when he popped in on the chat earlier that he had counted up to 2,800
Oof.
this morning.
whoa.
Still had more to go, of course.
So he started looking at all of the video again already?
Yeah, he's digging in. But it might have been last year's dive.
So the data logger doesn't have an octopus button and a sea urchin button?
That sounds like a good thing to ask Ben.
Yeah, for sure. Seems like Jason had that. He had like a menu of sea critters that you could just push the button.
We're just going to reduce the data logger's position to just pushing emoji buttons.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you want, Steve?
Yep.
At least 3 of our jobs are at risk of automation here.
Well,
We talk about the
you need more than one set of eyeballs.
Data logger?
yeah.
Data logger, Argus, and video.
Yeah. Oh no.
What did I just get thrown into?
Yeah, but I guarantee you a computer can't come with up as good as puns as we can.
I don't think there's a Python library for that.
Well, Alvin doesn't have any of those people.
And how many puns do they have?
There's some puns in there.
What's the pun to human ratio?
They just have one pilot and 2 observers, though. But what you get is a bad navigator and a bad video person and a bad too many jobs, you know.
Chad is watching and is confirming in the science chat that he's up to 2,800 on his count with about 8 of the 10 hours counted.
Whew, what a way to spend a Monday. Or was that your weekend, Chad?
What's his method of
Yeah.
counting? Does he have a little clicker?
Well, he does have
Hopefully
one.
he'll answer us.
Don't know if he's using it. Is he on the chat right now with you?
Yeah, he said he should easily cross 3,000. He still needs to do a count of the original Octo Garden, but he's sure that there are more at the cone now. He updated, he said most of his counts were done on the Nautilus during the downtime he had, but he did start using his pitch counter at home to start counting the
Nice.
days.
Glad to hear it.
I think he wished he had it out here while he was on the ship.
Still many a sea cucumber. It doesn't look like they get too terribly close. They all seem to be somewhat evenly spread out. Like we've not seen any clusters of cucumbers, really.
Yeah.
There's an eel.
Little eel pout.
Oh, nice.
If we weren't on Transect, we could zoom on that for Tom.
Next time.
No zoom, only zip.
Yep. those little tiny jellies.
More of those potato-looking urchins, which I feel like could not be more opposite than those longer spine urchins who have the thicker, long spines. These guys have really thin,
There's
fine
another kind
spines.
of urchin there, that white urchin, or sorry, holothurian.
Yeah.
It's one
Yeah,
we haven't
a
seen
new
yet.
species of cuke.
Like Mesothuria.
Maybe that's an indication that things are changing. We're approaching an ecotone. I think I'm wishfully thinking, but one can hope.
Could be.
So there was a fresh batch of chips out today.
They looked pretty gone when I came.
Yeah, they were all gone. I was thinking, oh boy, I get some of those later, and then nope.
Nope. As soon as you lose.
There was salt and vinegar chips too.
Oh, seriously?
Yep.
I didn't even see them.
Yeah, I got a pack of those.
And those sun chips you were talking about.
The sun tips are back?
They were.
Oh, man.
You can go
Oh,
see.
I'm getting hungry.
They might still be there. They were there before watch.
I think I saw Mark walk away with a bag of Fritos.
Oh, man. Have
Wow.
You're going to start hearing.
Yeah. Just kidding. I'm still
You're
here.
going to start hearing crunching from shoreside.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Real and unusual.
We would hear about it from Al.
Yeah. Too much crunch in audio.
Do they just put out the chips in like one big batch for like a few days at a time, and then
They
just
put out
disappear?
like, I don't know, 10 or 12 bags or something.
Like 30 bags of cookies.
Yeah.
Nobody's going for the cookies.
They're awful.
Are they?
Yeah, they're terrible.
We also get spoiled with a lot of homemade or fresh baked things
Around
too.
2 o'clock every day.
They haven't been making cookies lately. They got really good at the cookies.
Oh, Erica Frew is on chat. We can ask her about the grenadiers. I looked at Tom's guide and there are 3 species, and I don't think it's any of them. Let's see what Erica has to say.
Comes one now. What's that red thing there? Is that just a shrimp?
Could be a
Yeah, shrimp.
prawn or a shrimp.
So unfortunately, the conclusion is that grenadiers are one of those groups that are pretty tricky to tell from video. She's saying that they're likely a complex coryphaenoides, either armatus / yakine, one or the other.
That was a mouthful.
Hmm.
Oops. Ooh, I touched the stick. Dang it.
Thanks, Erica.
Yeah, thank you. Erica also said that red thing we saw earlier was a mysid. So mysids are an order of shrimp-like crustaceans, but their common name is possum shrimps because they have a brood pouch or a marsupium in the females. And the fact that they rear their larvae in this pouch and that they're not free swimming characterizes this order and separates them from the shrimp.
Interesting. Is there a special term for shrimp larvae other than shrimp larvae?
I'm not sure. Let's give that a Google.
And we have just gone about 100 meters of our transect.
Awesome. Thanks for the update. Another sea pig coming into view. We haven't seen one of those in a hot minute.
Oh,
So
and
the
my
species in the Davidson Seamount Guide is Scotoplanes globosa. What we're seeing.
Oh, awesome. We have Daniel in the science chat. We were talking about if there's a term for shrimp larvae, and he's saying Nautilus larvae in general for crustacea, and for larger crabs, also Zoea larval stages. And the Nautilus look more or less like a copepod.
Go any asteroid sea star there?
Abby, this is Al. We want to make sure you can still hear us.
Yep, I can still hear you loud and clear.
Oh, good, thank you.
Yep, everything seems to have settled down.
Good. We'll keep our fingers crossed.
What's that thing over there? Is that a sea cucumber too? It's different. Oh, it's a starfish.
I admit that was half buried. Looks like
Eel
another
pout.
eel pout. Hmm.
What's happening? What? What was I guilty of? Oh. You get rid of the buzz? We're buzz free?
Well, I put the ground strap on, but that
Oh,
didn't work.
no.
But I did insulate the parts that I touch,
Oh,
which helps.
huh. The ground strap didn't fix it. Huh. I thought Dan said it did.
Well, I might not.
He's smarter.
It might not be making a connection at.
Wait, which
No.
ground strap you talking? Talking
Oh.
about the alligator clips?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, Dan came in here and he put a hard ground connection on it.
I'm inclined to,
Huh.
say that that's not working.
Yeah. So, you know what we probably need to do is move the winch cable. It's probably too close to the audio works there or something.
Science, we're about 40 meters off from finishing this transect. When we do finish it, do you want to just continue to 5B III? Or stop and look around?
Yeah, let me take a look at our waypoints.
Kind of looking like at the top here where 5BI is might be, if this is a gentle slope up, that top contour to 5C might be a little steeper.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
as we can, as that first jog up what was supposed to be a slope didn't really quite pan out, might not be as steep as we're hoping for.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think your guess is as good as mine. I'm happy to generally keep moving in that direction. And I mean, looking at the back scatter for this map, I could see why she put the points where she did, where we think there might be slightly harder returns. But it may not change until we get more towards like 5G and 5H. I am suspicious that this habitat's probably largely the same.
Right.
Through C, D, E, and F.
Yeah, I'm zooming out a little bit. Yeah, that definitely looks like it's steeper. Farther along to the east.
Yeah, and Kurt is saying our best guess at finding potentially harder habitat would be just to look for steeper slopes. So I think whatever way is probably quickest to get to some higher slopes. Like, do we think 5D would be worth visiting, or would we want to go BIII to 5E? Like, I'm wondering if we foresee much benefit of kind of zigzagging to D and then E, or just heading straight for E.
Zoom out a little bit here. I mean, I think you're right about E looking like the steepest slope for sure. 5C looks like it's kind of in the same type of contour line that we've been seeing already.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to pass it anyway to get to 5D, so, or even 5E. So we can connect the dots there.
Yeah, I kind of, Guy Cochran is also saying we don't think going back into the canyon is likely worth doing. So what if we just did BIII to 5E?
Roger. I or and do you want to go all the way up to 5BIII, or start from where we currently are, ending this transect?
How much farther do we have till BIII?
300 meters.
Okay.
And we are just about to end our transect.
Guy is saying he was thinking of going up the nose of this ridge, but I'm not sure I quite understand. Nose of the ridge, like the very top, Guy.
Transect complete.
Oh, awesome! Thanks, Sam.
And the ship move has about 8 meters. We'll let it settle out since we're heading the right direction before we decide what to do next.
Okay, so Kurt is saying basically towards 5BIII. So yeah, let's keep going towards that waypoint. Triple
Roger.
I. Does anyone want to look around?
I was just thinking maybe get a zoom on some of these. They look like little sticks kind of poking up. They could be sort of worm cases or something, but just because they'll show up on the transects, just so. Yeah,
you want to zoom in, Arrow? They're worm casings?
Potentially. I mean, that makes sense why they're so hard to see. They're the same color as the sediment. We're only really seeing their shadows.
Yeah. Don't see anything sticking out. Okay, thank you.
Zoom out.
So pilots, we're gonna start stepping to 045, a slight bearing change so that we can start working our way over to 5E.
All right.
And the ship had about 2 meters to finish the last move. So you may still go in that direction, but.
The last direction was what, 030?
35.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so not different.
No big.
Yeah, no biggie.
You give me a junk zoom, Al?
Onwards to 5B. Aye.
Aye.
I was waiting for you to say 5B.
Yep.
Aye.
It's cold in here now.
Aye, 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 aye.
Nav, can you zoom out for shore side on high pack?
Oh, yep. How far are you looking for, Steve?
They just want to look at the region. So
The
a
entire
little
region?
bit more. I think that's good enough.
Okay.
Nav, could you pull up backscatter also?
Sure can.
I'm dying to leave right now, just for the fun of it.
Yeah, so generally, Lisa's instructions are to use high pack to locate the steepest slopes and potentially hard substrate, moving upslope. And then if we do find hard substrate, to follow that contour.
Can you turn off that bathy layer?
Roger.
Yeah, because it looks like just past 5E, we'll probably get some steeper slope.
Looks like the harder stuff's
And then
in
if we
the
do
area
encounter
north of 5C.
some hard substrate, maybe we can follow those depth contours to the southeast.
I think 5B III is going to lead us into a bit of a desert, but not sure if there's any really good choices here.
It looks like we're getting a request for a scoop.
And Lindsay, was
From
that?
Daniel with the Santa Barbara Natural History Museum in an area with dead worm tubes and some black specks on the sand. So we'll look for a good spot once we can stop the ship for a scoop.
Roger. Are these all dead worm tubes here? Like, is this the right region for that kind of scoop?
Yes,
Okay,
Daniel's just confirmed.
So
great. I think we'll stop the ship now then, and then let it settle out.
yeah.
Bridge, Nav. Hold position. So it'll take us 5-10 minutes to settle out. But once we find a good spot, it looks like we'll have no shortage of sediment and dead worm tubes.
Excellent.
Yeah. And
Thank
is this
goodness.
some bioturbation happening here on the right? Big scoops? Oh, just passing it now.
Potentially.
Not sure if that's just some slumping or if it's just could be some whale scours.
I was about to say, could it be anything from like a gray
Actually,
whale or something?
look in the Argus view. There's some more coming up. Some deeper ones.
Yep, here they come. Cool. Do they look like the right shape for whale scours? I can't say I've ever seen them.
Yeah, I mean, they're typically deep, you know, maybe about a meter or so long. Some of the ones that are coming up actually in the Argus cam actually look more straight, which is what I would expect. They're not really curved, but
so we already stopped
Yeah,
the
could
ship
be.
a couple minutes ago, right, Sam?
That's correct. Ship's been stopped, but we'll need a few minutes to settle out.
Yeah, probably another 5 or so.
I
Roger
don't know,
that.
is 3,500 meters too deep for them, or are they dive deep enough for that?
What's going on over there?
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Oh.
Might be whale.
Oh, the
scours.
whale things?
Might be.
Huh. Way down there.
Sure is. And was the request for the scoop included tube worm, sediment, anything else?
Just an area with dead worm tubes and some black specks on the sand is what we've gotten from Daniel so far.
Got it.
Seeing much fewer hydroids in this area. Daniel makes a good point. He says he won't be able to see the 1 millimeter snails, but it's a shot in the dark. Thank goodness we're stopping.
I've never seen Bob move that quickly.
You can't miss that.
Hello, little
Hello, Dumbo.
octopus.
I was hoping we'd see one of these.
Okay. Want to kill the lasers?
Yep.
We're
Such
just gonna
suspense.
stare this poor thing down.
Blind him with our lights. The huge.
We come in peace.
I like that.
Okay, Al, do your thing. Don't have them in the...
Looks like, oh,
What's he
Going for a
doing?
swim.
Okay.
Looks like it might have little parasites on its ear flaps. Or mantle flaps.
He's coming for us.
Don't go towards the light.
What are you doing?
Oh. Incredible how iridescent its skin is.
He's ready for his close-up.
Do jumbo octopus have chromatophores? Are they able to change color?
I don't know.
I suspect they don't really have much use for that adaptation down here.
All right. Have you seen enough?
Yeah,
Never enough. Now that you got us all excited.
We got the shot.
That's true. Is this a good spot to take a scoop?
Oh, probably. I see dead worm tubes.
Great. Pardon us, octopus friend.
Yeah? Is that what we're doing?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
We don't want to be
This
there.
isn't
with
going to
them.
end well.
Yeah, we don't want to be here with them. Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't go there. Okay, so scoop.
Scoop sounds good.
Yes, Danielle's confirming we're good on the scoop here.
Hey, there it is. It's in the butt cam. It made it through.
Yay.
Nice.
Phew. Big sigh of relief.
Yeah, that was
that was a grenadier.
Yeah.
drama.
Yeah, that was a grenadier.
Okay.
Oh, friend.
Let's drop a target here. Steve, what sample number will this be?
060
Lucky 060.
up to 60.
Not off comms.
Ready for sample tryout?
Yeah, get up here. Okay, go for it. That's good.
Oh.
Wait, push it back in. Wait. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, there's a coral in that box A. It was a whole
Okay,
piece. It
now you
should
can close
stay.
it.
Kurt Whitmire on the science chat's got some jumbo octopus facts. The Grimpo toothus has chromatophores but no ink, apparently. So it could change colour.
Thanks for that, Kurt.
Although there's no sunlight down here, there is some light down at these depths. You have bioluminescence, but it's very low light. So a lot of these animals have large eyes so that they can detect bioluminescence, or some of them don't have eyes at all and they rely on other sensors. So smell or sensing vibrations to locate prey or hide.
I love the genus name for the Dumbo.
So we want to scoop along the surface, or do you want to dig down? What kind of scoop we want?
I believe you only need a couple top centimeters of the surface
Okay.
for the scoop. You don't need to go down too far, but a couple centimeters, maybe 3 to 4. To roughly 5 centimeters, Daniel is saying.
Yeah.
Is that enough, or we want to do another pass?
Let's see.
Messy.
Yeah. Daniel is asking to fill up the bag, please. If you can see it.
Well, fortunately, we have some current, so it's like.
Yeah, it's clearing out nicely.
I saw that, Paul. That wasn't you, was it?
What?
The top left monitor went black, but the bottom one didn't, so I don't think that we lost
No, we did.
video. I think the TV itself just like cycled power or something.
That's the way to handle this video, guys.
Paul, you got to get away from him. I said I'm putting Marley on this watch. You won't do that, huh?
Thinking that's about as full as that bag's gonna get. And it's going through the mesh. So, what are we thinking?
Yeah, if it's full, I think we're great.
Okay.
Some expert
Hopefully I'll find
scoopers.
some goodies in there.
Okay.
Just remember, I have that coral in A box on the starboard side.
Daniel says, beautiful, thanks.
$3,500 meters. Daniel's saying there will be something. He has no idea what, but he thinks it's a lot of fun. He calls it pay dirt.
Sorry, this is going back in F?
Yeah, you can put it back where it was.
I like that perspective, Daniel. That's awesome.
Bob, how do you feel about putting a ship move right now?
Yeah, that'd be okay.
Thanks. Bridge nav.
Okay.
Step 30 meters, bearing 045.
Is that tool tray moving slow?
I think at this depth, everything is going to move kind of slow.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm on the surface. I'm moving slow.
So are these bioturbations now?
Robo-turbations?
Robo-turbations. What if there's a human controlling the robot? Well,
It's not a
I
robot.
feel like that was a compliment. Yeah.
It's not a robot.
I think I just gave you a compliment.
It's not a robot.
What do you call it then?
Remotely operated vehicle.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it's called. It's not a robot. It wouldn't do very well on its own. It's not an AUV.
Pilot and ROV are one soul, flying together above the seafloor. That ship move has started.
What was it heading? Bearing?
045, if you please.
045 I.
I'm
Aye.
pointed way back,
Aye.
so.
Okay. This has no bearing on reality.
Correct. This is navigation at 3,800 meters, or 3,500 meters. I was thinking about doing a reset, but I don't think that would help.
No.
Do you want a junk zoom now?
Yes, please. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. There's a lot of junk, though.
You can just do your thing. I'm okay.
I would have asked for a little
Free
slight
license.
bump to the right and a slight tilt up.
Really?
Just slight, yeah, I would have.
Well, what are you going to do now?
I'm just going to sit here and watch you fly now.
What are you going to do now?
What if I give it to you anyway? Oh, no.
No, too late. Yeah.
Gentlemen.
It won't work now. Shore side has been very quiet. I'm getting concerned.
Yeah.
I'm concerned. Are you guys still there?
Oh, I'm
Did
just
we do something
entertained.
wrong?
Oh, yeah,
We
I'm
must
here.
have done something wrong. Whenever science is quiet, it's bad.
Sounds like speaking from experience.
Yeah.
Now they're really quiet.
The
Full silence.
deadly silence. Yeah.
That was intentional. Like, nope, I'm not going to say anything. Just leave that there.
Leave us hanging.
Let's just sit with our feelings.
Yeah.
What is this? What are these white things? me
So
zoom
one
in
looks
there,
like a
Al.
shell, and one
Zoom
might be
in,
like,
Al. Al, zoom in. Al.
Al?
Al is doing
Zoom
some
in.
very important troubleshooting, but
might be another urchin.
Another urchin? Yeah, that'd be my guess.
Looks like
Very
urchin
light
test.
colored.
Oh,
Nice.
We want to fix a V-link, then we got to talk. So
just a test, or is this what these
I
urchins
don't
look
think
like?
this one's living. I don't see any
Yeah, no spines.
no spines.
Oh, it's dead?
it's an ex-urchin.
Okay, well, zoom out.
Yeah, then that must be like a broken test then on the other to the left.
And this was another dead one over here. Zoom in. Oh, what's all that?
Okay. It's broken.
Yeah, maybe fractured test.
That's what's left of one, huh? Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Huh. Okay, zoom out. Urchin graveyard. What was our bearing?
045.
Still.
Sure is. Like to make it easy for you. For you in the remotely operated vehicle. So Bob, how does it feel flying an ROV versus flying a sub?
So you're still not convinced, huh?
Oh, Al, I think you're on SPL.
Thank you.
Yeah. So everything in an ROV looks kind of flat. I mean, you know, you can be on a pretty, well, I
yeah.
mean, it does. It looks pretty flat, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even if you're going up a pretty steep slope, it still looks much flatter than it really is. So when you see something in the sub, you can, you know what it is, you know?
In 3D, yeah.
So I've been places with Alvin and with Herc within the same week, exactly the same dive site. And it's pretty dramatic difference seeing them. Oh. Yeah, the submarine's just really big, so you can't zip around like you can with Hercules.
Yeah, what's max speed like?
Well, it goes fast. The sub goes fast, and since you're not connected to the ship, you can just get up and go.
Yeah.
But you're moving this big thing. It's 50,000 pounds instead of 5,000 pounds.
Okay. So. Takes longer to stop. Takes longer to go.
Yeah. It actually has the same kind of auto XY functions.
Huh. Okay.
But if you do it in the sub, it's so underpowered that it like takes a while to wind up before it starts going.